By now, I'm sure you've all heard about this, but I want you guys' opinions, and I have a couple of takes on this myself, so let's talk. We're heading on over to Buffalo, New York, where 13 people were fired upon, 10 of them fatally. This past Saturday, May 14th, 18-year-old self-proclaimed white supremacist Peyton Gendron drove 200 miles from his hometown to carry out this gruesome attack. Upon his arrival at the top supermarket, Gendron, sporting military gear, was live streaming on Twitch and had a weapon that had a racial slur written on it. He began firing in the parking lot where he injured 3 people, and then the remainder, because in all he hit 13, inside of the supermarket. 10 of the 13 victims were black, the other 2 were white. Pictured here are some of the victims, and I must add, he injured a lot of people that were older. Some of them were breast cancer survivors, deacons, etc., and one of them was a security guard that was a former Buffalo police officer. Aaron Salter Jr. had served on the Buffalo Police Department for 30 years. When he saw Gendron, he did fire at him, but of course he had on military gear, including a bulletproof vest, so it had no effect on him. Allegedly, this guy purposely chose a majority black neighborhood, even going as far as Googling areas with predominantly black people. Allegedly, he wrote a manifesto detailing his plans on the attack as early as July. The manifesto included plans of him buying bullets, white genocide, which supermarket closest to him had the most black people. And he also mentioned that he has never been diagnosed with any disorders, and he believes that he is perfectly sane. He was said to have already been on police radar after making threats last year in June to his high school. After these threats, he was mentally evaluated for 1.5 days and then released. So here's my take on it. Why am I seeing people blaming politics, the CIA, upcoming elections, and there's even people asking why his race is in headlines? Why is race important in this? Race has nothing to do with it. Is it that hard to believe someone has so much hatred in their heart? Or do you possess the same traits as this person to be making excuses for him? You guys sound off in the comments and let me know how you feel about this.